YouTube, WittyButter here, and we are back in Pokémon Flora Sky. In this episode we battle a bunch of people, get a couple of interesting items, and then go to a next city and have a little look around that and do a story thingy. Which is quite nice, yeah. First up we've got a psychic who's called Cameron, yet is a woman. Well, okay. This is a Soul Rock, very defensive psychic type. The first time I saw it, I kind of thought it was a rock type, or maybe rock psychic. Because you get that kind of impression from it, considering it's like a rock. You don't really expect it to be a psychic type at all, really. But it is, so I guess you've got to live with it, you know. Pamela leveling up again, which is nice. We like leveling up, especially considering things are actually getting hard now. Oh, so Cameron is a boy. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Psychics are just not the most interesting of people, you know. They always want to pry into your private life. Although this girl's sprite is of a lass, but she's a psychic, so Alex. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing this episode, just commenting on people's names. I hope you enjoy it. We've seen a mana before. Yeah. So I've been through them before. Crunch doesn't kill it. I was surprised by that, to be honest. Even though I know Crunch is a special attack, non-physical attacker, but still, that level difference, and you know, and Mana's not even fully evolved yet, so I don't understand at all. We've seen a Curlier as well, but this is I've kept this battle in because the fact that we see a Curlier is a precursor to the fact that we're going to Wally's house. Yay! Where's Wally? At his house. Yeah. In America I think it's Where's Waldo. Where's Waldo? Bit odd to me, but I guess that's forgivable. I am from a different country. I don't even know if that's true. That's just what I assume. Well, not what I assume. I've seen well, it kind of is. I've just heard people talk about Where's Waldo in American shows, but over here it's Where's Wally, and he looks like. Look, I don't want to offend Wally, even though I don't know him personally, but he looks a bit creepy. He's all thin, and he wears like a Santa Claus hat in the middle of summer. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, he always seems to be trying to hide from you. I find that slightly suspicious. Anyway. I'm paralysed here, which halves my speed, but I'm still faster than the Dunsparce. Yeah, not the fastest of Pokemon, Dunsparce. Must feel quite bad. Anyway, he tries Yawn. Yawn is a move that's 2 turns. You yawn on the first turn, and then a turn moves, and then the opponent falls asleep. It has its uses. It's a 100% accuracy, I think, sleep move, but it's got its downside with the whole turn thing. I'd still recommend Spore and Spore punches like Breloom. Breloom's awesome. I will keep saying that. Don't worry. Recover, a move that recovers you. Funnily enough. Just heals you up. Rock Smash is super effective, by the way, because Corsola is a water rock type. Not the most memorable of Pokemon to me. It's not. Although I do really like the second generation, it is probably my favourite generation. There is a couple of Pokemon in it that just like, so it's a fish. Who cares? Oh, here we have a double battle. At the end of this, something interesting happens. Noctowl and Emolga. Nothing amazing. Yeah. But, as usual, Emolga's and very annoying douche. Yeah. But, Noctowl just goes down. It's come to be a theme. Emolga is the annoying one, and everything else just dies. But here we go. Piplup's leveled up to level 16. Do you know what that means? Yeah? Piplup's going to evolve! Ah! Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Little pengies growing up. They grow so fast. I mean, Pamela's in her 40s. Piplup's Piplop's in mid-teens. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Although, about to evolve into a grown-up. Starly's still a kid. Almost completely useless to us. Although, it does level up a bit in this. Oops, spoilers. Yeah, I get pretty lucky with that double team. Because, I just hit. It doesn't come into play at all, which is nice. Oh, and there's an example of the whole double battle strategy thing I was talking about way ago. About Pamela actually attacking while the other one uses the turn for healing. Which is good, and I would recommend it in a solo run, because it's not only your only strategy, it's probably the best strategy you could have as well. Yeah. Yep. Starly's come out. It's at level 6. It's... Anyway, Starly is now level... not learning that. How dare you ruin my train of speech. Anyway, Starly is now level 10. Oh, everyone's growing up. Look, people are... Pengi's evolving. Oh. I don't know. It's never going to be the same again. Well, I guess times change and you have to live with it, I suppose. Oh well, Pamela's the star of the show. Pamela, yeah. Yeah, that's Prinplup. Still not a steel type. Yep, Piplup becomes Steel Water when it evolves into Empoleon, which is the next evolution after Prinplup. But I very much doubt we're going to get there. Oh, and ages ago, if anyone did actually consciously bet on if one of the Pokemon was going to evolve, you won! Yeah! I don't even know if anyone remembers that. That was quite a while ago. That was like episode 2 or 3? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you win. You win. You can have an imaginary cookie. Enjoy. This is Torchic, one of the Generation 3 starters. Yeah, don't see it much, nor is it that incredible. But both of its evolutions are in Pokemon Type World, so for that it gets some credit. Plus Combusken's a badass. As is Blaziken, but not as much, which is odd. Anywho, oh yeah, Blaziken's firefighting and Combusken, which is upsetting. Generation 3 started the whole firefighters rubbish, and it's just never stopped. And I'm scared that it never will. Anyway, this is... something interesting is about to happen. Starly has a change of colour. What is it with me using HMs and freaky things happening? Firstly, we had the Strength Egg. Now we've got... what, let's call it Hippie Starly. Harley. Yeah, Harley, okay. Although I think Starly's a boy. Ah, well. He's not even important. This is Wally's house, by the way. That is speech recycled directly from Generation 3 in Wally's house there. Yeah, that's the other thing this is... well, another thing this is criticised on, the whole lack of original content and stuff. He's just reused stuff from other places and put them into different places. And I think I've spoken about this before. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not exactly a story-focused game anyway. So yeah, you can look past it and just enjoy the hack for what it is. An enjoyable experience. Yeah. Yeah, he hates everyone. Or Team Aqua and Magma. Yep, both of those teams have a base on this island. Which is a bit odd. And needless to say, they fight a lot, which causes a bit of unrest in the whole community. I don't know if an island would have neighbourhood watch, but yeah. Also interesting that we've got a snow island directly next to a summer island, linked only by a short tunnel. Although if you look on the map, it is quite a distance actually. Yeah. This is the Pokemon fan club. They're fans of Pokemon. In most generations, the chairman gives you something, which is nice. But in this you have to speak to this lady up here, and if your Pokemon loves you or has maximum happiness, yeah, you get a Soothe Bell. Soothe Bell is an item that you can put on a Pokemon, and it increases the rate their happiness goes up, which is quite good for happiness evolution Pokemon, and for Pokemon you want to have return on. Yeah, a middle-aged guy standing in the water. He deserves wet feet. Yeah. Yep, graffitiing a sign by both teams, which is just reckless and irresponsible. Although, what can you expect from the bad guys? Well, we're not allowed in Magma Base yet, so let's take a quick run down to Aqua, see what's going on down there. Ooh, an item. Oh yeah, Stardust. We're going to sell that at some point. It's completely useless aside from selling, so yeah. Over here, to the right, we have Route W. I can't do anything there. It just leads to a dead end. We do end up there eventually, but for now, I can't do anything. So, yeah. Hello, Wally. Yeah, I found Wally. But, yeah. This is the story thing I mentioned earlier. Yeah. We've got to sort these guys out. Yeah. Me and Wally, we're men. We have problems with someone on our island. We wait until our friend arrives and then go and beat them up. Yeah, that's bravery for you. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's get right into this battle. He takes on the Magma guy. I take on Aqua, and yeah, it works out fairly well. As you can expect. Hello, Mr. Pirate. He uses a Seadra, which is different, and it's a nice change from all the Kavana and Sharpedos we've been seeing from these guys. So it's right. Yeah, Seadra has an annoying ability called Poison Point. It has a chance of poisoning you on physical contact, which is awful. I hate poisoning. A few Pokemon have it, including the Nidos, I think. Yeah, Nidos. Not much to say about it. I mean, it's just one of those. It's like static, except with poison. It's not overly useful in most circumstances because it leaves things to luck a lot. But if you're that kind of person who relies on luck a lot, then go for it. It is quite a good Pokemon. Plus, it evolves into a dragon through trading, admittedly, but in this hack, it obviously evolves in a different way, which I don't know. We'll find out eventually. But, yeah, I would recommend using it. Dragons are generally pretty darn strong, so yeah. Still, that dragon isn't exactly the most powerful of them all. It's not the worst either, so yeah. Don't complain. Yeah, now we need to head to the Magma building to take out Team Magma with Wally, and everything goes well. Yeah. Ah well, that'll give you something to look forward to. You can be like thinking to yourself, where's Wally? And I'll tell you now, you'll find him in the next episode. Yeah. So yeah. See what I did there? I try. A little too hard sometimes. But as the next episode's going to be very combat based, I go up and heal, and let's stop at a reasonable place. So let's take a stroll down to the old Magma building. Are we going to go? No. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode we'll be doing that stuff I said. This is where I say adieu.